Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2020 Longhorn Open. We have our next pro qualifying match coming up right here. Robert Collins and Andrés Gómez. And the winner of this match right here is going to be qualifier 1. If we go to our main draw, we'll take on Andrés Acuna. And he's in the building watching today, 3:05. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
So Robbie Collins hailing from Hawaii and Andrés Gómez from Barranquilla, Colombia. So we got good matchup right here coming up. I have not seen a lot of Andrés Gómez. Dean, I don't know about you.
I haven't, to be honest. I'm going to try to get some. I know he plays from Barranquilla, and he plays on the Colombian junior national team from.
Point number 1 there for Robbie Collins, who draws first blood here. And the thing is that Andrés is going to get good lessons here from Robbie Collins, or of course Robbie playing the tour full time. A lot of experience here.
So it would be an upset, I would have to say, from a seeding standpoint, if Andrés Gómez wins. However, when not seeing someone, so for someone like Robbie Collins, not seeing an Andrés Gómez often, sometimes that can work in Andrés' favor because there's a lot to watch on Robbie Collins. He's made the round of 16s quite a few times. We've seen in the past, and so there's more tape for Gómez to or Gómez's coach Goody to kind of look at, but. Robbie Collins, a lefty, one of the few lefties. We have quite a few of them. So I don't know. Let's see. Is it a pick 'em? Let's see.
Robbie Collins to the serve, leading 1-0. Headpen scoreboard. Skip shot there by Collins. Side out once more. One of the things I like about Robbie, he's a consistent guy. He's on the tour all the time. But one of the things that I really would want him to see is just break through that barrier that he has right now. Want to see him get one of those signature wins that one of these players have. They're good, but they need sometimes a signature win to say, hey, he had this great win in this event, so we're waiting for Robbie Collins here to break out. Skip shot there by Collins.
So Andrés Gómez is 35 years old. Now he doesn't look it. Doesn't look a day over 22, but he's 35, born in 1984. That's on his profile. I hope it's correct, but either that or he's just trying to get the senior discount on USAR. So great shot right there by Gómez. Gómez has played, quite a few stops. I gotta pull up. We gotta pull up Todd's stuff. Gómez doesn't think he got it. A big setup for Gómez right into the corner. So, yeah, I mean, these guys never played. Believe it or not, Robbie Collins is almost, he's 29. So, and a veteran on tour here. You're absolutely right, Fabio.
It's a good serve right there by Andres.
What was that score? 1-1 or? Again, I know we talk about it a lot. You see, like, guys will try to play lefties a little bit different, and it's not always the smartest thing. The shot's there, you got to take it. Good shot down the line. What a good pickup there by Collins.
Wow, Robbie Collins just running all over the place.
But you see, where's Gómez putting the ball? Right to his forehand. And Robbie's probably used to guys, attacking the backhand as usual.
So 2 serving 1 in the headpin scoreboard. Gómez on top here.
Good shot right there by Robbie Collins. Robert Collins. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Longhorn Open. And we want to thank the UT Racquetball Club for hosting this event. We're at the gymnasium used by the UT Racquetball Club in Austin, Texas. More to come on this event later when we interview the tournament director. What a good pickup right there. That was a great pickup by Gómez.
It was.
On the serve.
Not a good shot selection there by Robbie Collins, who kept it alive. Oh.
2 bounce get.
There you go.
So I want to welcome everybody into the chat box. What's your prediction on this match, ladies and gentlemen? In the chat box, what do you think? What's the scores? Are we going to a tiebreaker? Are we not? Nice little flat rollout there by Robert Collins. "15 years running right here." Todd Boss.
I'm going to say hi in the chat box to Pedro Garcia, who's listening to us and watching us.
Todd Boss is asking a very important question in his database today, that there might be 2 different Andrés Gómez's. So is there an Andrés? Todd, I mean, I don't know if you have where they're from, but is he also from Colombia? What another flat rollout backhand by Robert Collins. One of the reasons why Gómez was going to the forehand mostly. So if anyone has that information for Mr. Todd Boss, DM him. Todd, I want to thank you for all you do for our sport and all of our statistics. And you sure give me so much information, and I appreciate it. Not a good shot there by Collins. Good pickup. Gómez tried to finesse it. Tried to be too cute, as we like to say here in the booth. Cute never wins.
No?
Nah, not usually. Another good. Robbie's that Z serves very well from Collins.
So we got 3 serving 2 on the headpin scoreboard. Robbie Collins on top here. Robbie having a little more trouble than I thought he would, Dean. I expected him to get on the board a lot quicker, a lot faster. And there you go.
Wow.
Just as I say that.
Well, he's warming up. He's the #1 seed here in the bracket. So that means he's ranked 7. He's probably the 17th seed in this draw. So the top 16, well, the top 8 are already in the round of 16s. 8 to 16 are automatically in the 32s. So that's why we had some extra matches. I know that there's been some chatter online that there's been, some forfeits. A lot of people pulled out. You had to commit to this tournament really early, and, everyone has their own things. You don't show up, you got to forfeit. And IRT rules, once the draw is posted, we don't make any changes. Gomez
Skip shot
skipped
there by
that one in.
Gomez.
Yeah.
Giving another point to Collins. Has a bit of a more comfortable lead now. I want to thank everybody for watching us. Please like our posts, share our feed, make racquetball available to everybody so you can watch these amazing athletes perform.
We are.
Point number 6 for Collins.
Collins is cruising right now. Gomez is not. What Gomez likes to do a lot, too, because I've watched him play. He's been up to New York a few times, and we had our tournaments, he travels with a group of Colombians. They're all here. Set Cabillas.
Eduardo Garay.
We saw Garay,
Yeah.
Sebastian Franco, and Mario Mercado. So they're traveling the group, and they're supporters here with them too from Zurich Construction. So he's here, but Gomez is more of a defensive type of player. And watch, he's going to shoot this one. That was a really good pickup. Collins can't pick up that one. That was a flat, nice shot by Gomez. Three-five.
3-5.
Point. What a good serve.
Point by Andrés Gómez. 4 serving 5 on the headpan scoreboard. So Gomez keeping it tight here with Robbie.
Wow, Robbie missed that one right against the wall. Racket against the wall, never a good sign. 5-5.
So one of the things that, people watching at home is that the right wall is the glass. And, Robbie, as a lefty, that's his weak side. So maybe Andrés Gómez is trying to exploit that in his favor.
So you're trying to say when Kane plays on this court that the right side is going to be his weak side?
There's no such thing as a weak side with Kane.
And unfortunately, Rocky Carson, who's not at the event, his drive serve has been much better as of late against that right wall, especially against Kane. He had success in I believe it was Chicago, serving against
Chicago.
that wall.
Yes. Robbie, point.
What I like about Robbie is he's extremely confident. He doesn't usually get rattled that quickly. He plays very calm, and all those are signs of a pro racquetball player.
No, not only that. As a person, I've talked to him several times, and he is very calm, cool, and collected gentleman.
What hands right there. He's also a coach on the U.S. Juniors national team.
He is. He's along with Charlie Pratt, and also with other players that are
Tony
very
Carson.
Tony Carson is also one of the head coaches of the junior national team. I saw him in Costa Rica
at Junior
late
Worlds
late last year.
I should have been there, Fabio. So
Robbie Collins to serve. Oh, swing and a miss there. Left wall, Robbie Collins. That's a strike number 1 for Robbie.
you should be able to do a commercial.
Robbie Collins to serve again. Good serve by Collins. Gets a setup right there. Now point number 7 for Collins.
Ooh, Collins took a step back. That ball was up.
That was a pretty decent serve there by Robbie. Unfortunately, Gomez had a better answer for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we saw that Z serve from Collins is extremely effective. It's creating the weak return. I'd like to see him kind of mix in another deceptive serve that will, kind of throw Andres off a little bit. Andres going for bottom board, comes up short. Timeout on the court. Unfortunately, we don't know how to take a timeout. Let's see if we can do it. Let's take a short break if our board operator can do it. And we'll be back here
On IRT Live.
Take. You got to hit the take button.
Anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Bear, Fabio Soto, Robert Collins, Andrés Gómez. Nice reverse pinch from the right side of the court by Collins.
So not a good time out there for Gomez. Robbie Collins scores point number 8. Increasing his lead right now.
I want to say hi to Ronald Briggs in the chat. I'm not really sure what you're talking about if I have to pay taxes. I don't know what that means. I'm not a U.S. citizen. I don't pay taxes. Great ace serve, Robert Collins.
So Robbie a little bit more focused now. He has that little killer look right now that he's going to try to get taking care of business here. Robbie trying a different approach here, different serve. It's working. He's getting some setups. Gomez.
Good pickup.
Down the line for Collins with point number 10.
What Robbie did right there was pull that ball out of midair. And for a lefty, that's a very easy shot. But if he was, and Andres was caught off guard because usually you hit that shot, the righty can't pull that backhand out of midair like that and put the pace on it that Collins did. Pinch.
Wow. Collins had a...
Yeah, it was an easy one. Missed an easy one.
Shot. It's right there, a little disappointed right there. He knew he made a mistake. However, no penalty point or anything. So Andrés Gómez trailing 5-10. Headpen scoreboard here, game number 1. Set up from the back for Collins. Wow, good shot there by Robbie Collins. He owned that court right there, dead center. So Robbie again at the serve, leading 10-5 in the Headpen scoreboard. So Robbie's still going for the serving at his opponent's backhand, but his opponent was ready for that. I liked it when Robbie was serving closer to the left wall. think it had more effect. He went to the middle. Now Gomez, high lob Z. Skip shot there by Collins. Point number 6 for Gomez.
Nice play right there. Gomez, that's got to be closer to the side wall.
Again, Gomez didn't expect that sort of an answer from Robbie Collins. It was effective. Not compelling, effective. Robbie Collins is making some mistakes right there, some unnecessary, unforced errors.
Again, first match for him. Gomez, same thing. Gomez didn't have a match yesterday. He was supposed to play, I believe it was Christian Longoria.
Wow.
Tough bounce right there. You got to make or break it.
So we have 7 serving 10 in the headpan scoreboard. The Barranquilla, Colombia native.
I really want to go there.
I personally, I've been to Colombia, but I've never been to Barranquilla. When we had Junior Worlds back in October 2014, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. That was at the Cañas Gordas Club in Cali.
And you went there? How come? Were you a junior?
No, I was. Yeah, good one. No, I was with the Mexican national team as one of the coaches right there, and had a great time.
Coach Soto?
Yeah, that was back in 2014.
Wow. They must have had no other options.
None whatsoever. Hey, they won the world championship.
Was De La Rosa there?
De La Rosa was not a junior. Not anymore. No.
Oh, when was it, 2014?
You know who was, though?
Patata?
No.
Portillo?
No, at junior at that was Christian Longoria was still junior. Eduardo Garay was still junior. Javier Mar. Talking about players entering this tournament, Garay, Mar, they were juniors.
Nice. For Mexico.
Yes. But that was in Cali, Colombia.
I want to go to Colombia in general. We've been talking to Goody Gutierrez about getting an event. Oh, skipped call on himself. I actually thought it was a good shot. I didn't hear the skip.
Wow.
Ooh,
What hands.
Flatty.
What hands.
That was a push.
That was a push, but good hands. Great
Excellent
smooth
hands.
shot.
So I don't know if that other match ended or not. Estrada and let me see. Oh, no, I didn't get the notification.
Estrada and Karim Carrasco.
Estrada won game 1. Good little reset there, sealing ball. Ooh, couldn't get a racket. I wonder who wins from Barranquilla, if Set Cabillas or Andrés Gómez. We were watching Set. He's come a long way.
He's come a long way. But I think the youth factor plays a good role there between Cubillos and Gómez. Robbie Collins, point number 14. Game point number 1. Robbie Collins for the game. Great ace serve by Robbie Collins, who takes game number 1, 15-7. And we will take a break, and we will be back here on IRT Live.
back, ladies and gentlemen. So we're ready. Players are not on the court. Referee is not on the court. Everybody's getting a fine.
So what are your thoughts right here, D? I mean, we saw Gomez push it a little bit further to the end, but when Collins regained control and gained composure to win, we obviously we expect Robbie Collins to win. He's a higher seed. But what are your thoughts on this game number 2? What are you expecting from this?
I think we're going to see very similar game 1 and game 2. I think that's what we're going to see. I think very same. So just in, breaking news. Bam, 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 bam.
Breaking news, Javier Estrada defeats Kadim Carrasco in 2 straight. Oof. So congratulations to Javier Estrada from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Yeah, let's pull up the draw. Estrada will move on. He is in qualifier 7 spot, so he will come in the bottom. And 7. Let's see where he is. So Estrada will take on Sebastian Franco.
That's going to be an interesting match.
And that will be here at 155. So we have, but I don't think that might be the broadcast match right here. It will be. It will be on this court, ladies and gentlemen. So Estrada, Sebastian Franco.
That is going to be an interesting matchup right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Of course, Franco, the higher seed. But you know what? Javier Estrada is going to pull a gigantic match right there. Right now, and we're back to it right now, both players on the court. Let's see what Andrés Gómez, if he can pull a rabbit out of his hat, because, he has the talent, certainly, and the experience. So 0-0 on the headpen score. We're going to start off game number 2. Andrés Gómez to the serve. Wow, good serve right there. Got stuck up on the back wall. Gómez trying to go for a scene shot, but gives set up for Collins. Cross court. And a great shot right there by Gómez. Kills the ball. Point number 1. So Andrés Gómez in game number 2 drawing first blood right now. Again, Eric Cuevas, head referee. Short serve there by Gómez. I want to thank everybody watching us in the chat box. Please like our post, share our feed, make racquetball available for the rest of the world. Want to thank Cliff Swain, who is on the chat box. Hello, Mr. Cliff Swain. Robbie Collins to serve. Robbie Collins there trying to get a spin. Puts it on the floor. So 1-0.
Just doing some IRT duties, getting our other match set up. Alan Natera against Set Cabillos. That's starting going to be on court 5 at this gym. What do we got going on here, Fabio?
So Javier Estrada won his match, right, versus Kadim Carrasco. And I just saw Estrada just a couple moments ago. He was really happy, had a big smile on his face.
Well, wouldn't he? So I want to say hi to Cliff Swain watching in the chat box. Mr. Swain. Mr. Swain. Fabio, I was watching a lot of very old U.S. Open matches. Cliff, they were of you and Sudsy, and it was produced by ESPN. It was, just some really good stuff. So Collins, Gómez. That's going to be a penalty. That's a penalty. Very good call. It was nice to see that Eric made, a call like that. Sometimes you'll see a younger referee kind of go more to the replay. And perfect call right there. Absolutely.
It is. Totally agree.
Who's in the backswing and everything.
I totally agree with you. And, these players have to show some resilience not only in the court, but when they're also refereeing, they have to be consistent. Oh, right there, missed opportunity by Collins.
That was right to him. Wow, he picked that up.
Wow, Robbie.
What a flat rollout right there by Robbie Collins with authority, too.
Listen, he didn't want to leave anything to the imagination.
Not at all.
Collins to the serve. Let's see if he can tie this one up. Missed opportunity by Gómez.
Thank everyone for watching. My buddy Rob Salerno's watching. Juan Pablo from Colombia is watching his buddy play. Nice shot right there by Andrés Gómez. Not a good Z serve.
Cross court right there.
I like that he took the shot.
I like that he took it, but not only that, but he just put it a mile away from Gómez.
So, guys, what do you guys think of this bonus coverage from the 2020 Longhorn Open here in Austin, Texas? We are at and it's hosted by the UT Racquetball Club.
I love the fact that we have this bonus coverage because some people watching at home really don't get to see some of these players perform, and they perform brilliantly sometimes. And you know what? It's a good thing that we have this opportunity, so we want to thank the UT Racquetball Club for that as Robbie Collins scores point number 3.
So just an interesting fact about this club, it's a university club sport team whose mission is to introduce new players to the competitive world of racquetball. How many other colleges out there can say that? Thank you, UT Racquetball Club.
Robbie Collins missing an opportunity right there. So, you know what? I got to say, that was a good shot selection right there, but, the execution was just a little bit lacking.
I felt like he was too far away from the ball.
He was.
And now Gómez back in the box.
Wow, what a great shot right there. So 3 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard. Gómez taking a high-risk shot there overhead to the right corner, and it paid off.
Wow. 2 good pickups by Gómez. putting a lot of pressure on Collins, but here comes a plum off the back wall. Right to Gomez's wheelhouse, and he skipped it in. Wow. Some great ragged ball action here. So like we said, next up on this court is later on this afternoon will be Javier Estrada, Sebastian Franco. About 2 o'clock. We have about a couple of hours. Collins can't catch up to that one. Get a racket on it. Gomez back in the box. 3-3.
3 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard.
Good call on himself, Gomez.
Double bounce right there. So this is, I think, an opportunity for Collins to get up there because, you know, Gomez seems like he's just on the same gear all the time. And now Robbie Collins has to push it up. Short serve there by Collins. Wow.
Good hands.
Yeah, good setup right there. You know, one of the things that I've seen throughout this match from Gomez is that when he feels confident enough, he just bends down, bends his knees, and he takes those soft yet very consistent shots. It's like he just sees the wall perfectly. Great hands by Gomez.
Robbie really loves to cut off balls like that. Oh, this is going to be a plum.
Wow.
Bad bounce.
Bad
Hit the
bounce.
crack. Good shot right there, Collins.
Robbie hits it right on the money. Gomez looks a little spent. Collins to the serve. See, another unforced error by Robbie Collins. That was a right shot. That down the line was going to be very effective, but I think he's pressuring himself too much. This is sometimes what we see, Dean, when we have a high seed player versus a low seed player. They pressure themselves to win.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, 100% agree. You know, does Andres have anything to lose? I mean, kind of does. I mean, you can't really say he's, you know, playing for nothing. You know, he's traveled really far. Whoa, what a skip. That actually it looked bad, but it sounded perfect. Four serving 3. A lot of action and no points, Fabio. Corto.
That was a short serve call by referee.
Eric Cuevas. Great second serve with a slice. Plum of a setup. I'm seeing a lot of ceiling balls kind of take off here. Shot selection. Shot selection right there. He's spinning around. He's trying to shoot it. He's going for the reverse pinch, which I happen to love. It's one of my favorite shots. But he got 0 racket on it.
Robbie Collins looking to tie this one up.
Crack.
Wow.
Nice shot. That was a really good rally by Gomez. Good anticipation. Read the ball, 4-4.
So 4 serving 4 in the headpan scoreboard. Collins, can he take the lead? Oh, and a skip shot there by Robbie Collins, going for that splat on the right corner. Maybe a down the line shot would have been more effective for him, instead of taking that risk. Of course, Gomez was in the middle of the court. He could have gotten that. Wow, again, good hands. That confidence that Gomez has, I was talking about earlier, him just having great hands, very solid. Robbie Collins. Wow, what a great shot there by Gomez. Takes a high risk again, backhand. So Andrés Gómez, 6 serving 4 in the headpan scoreboard. Game number 2 again. So the winner of this goes on to the main draw, and as Gómez scores point number 7. That's a skip shot there by Andrés Gómez. Robbie Collins not looking with his physical confidence that he looked in game number 1. He is trailing by 3. He hasn't trailed this much in the match so far. Just to come back and fight it off. It's a good shot right there by Collins. Hit the sidewall. So 5 serving 7 in the headpan scoreboard. Collins going cross court. Point number 6 for Collins. So 6 serving 7. Robbie Collins with 2 quick points there. Only trailing by 1 now. Wow, again, the smoothness of Gomez. Very surprising how he can have that control over the ball in the front of the court. Short serve. Gomez. Good shot selection right there as a serve. However, Robbie Collins puts it away. Gets a side out. Side out. Great return of serve there by Gomez. Robbie Collins might want to think to switch that serve a little bit. At the beginning of the match, it was serving really, really well. But now Gomez has captured that side. Needs to switch it up. Set up there for Collins. Not a good shot selection right there. Around the world. Gomez, let's see what he does. And again, a little confidence now from the back. So 8 serving 6 on the headpan scoreboard. Gomez keeping that lead on top now by 2. Such a different game number 2 than 1, ladies and gentlemen. Down the line for Collins. Best shot in racquetball. We've always said it. 6 serving 8. The Hawaiian native. So we're going to remind everybody watching at home or on your phone tuning in. This is the first professional match that professional tournament we'll have for the IRT in the upcoming weeks. First of the year for 2020. So we got back to back to back. We're in Austin, Texas. Next week we will go to Sioux Falls South Dakota. And the week after, we're going to go to Wisconsin. So we got a lot of professional racquetball coming up in the next few weeks. Want to say hi to Jonathan Clay, rollout, who is in the box right now, just joined us. And also want to say hi to Maria Jose Vargas, who just joined us in the box. Of course, she was a finalist last week in the LPRT where the women had the pro stop in Florida. So congratulations to Maria Jose for making the final once more. Number 2 player on tour. Robbie down the line, great shot. 7 serving 8 on the headpan scoreboard. I want to thank everybody watching. Please like our posts, share our feed, make racquetball available for everybody watching. Andrés Gómez with the serve once more, only leading by 1 now. Wow, what great hands there by Collins to the right corner. Laser pinpoint accuracy. Wow, great serve by Collins. And he ties it up at 8 apiece. So 8 serving 8 in the headpan scoreboard. Finally, Robbie Collins ties it up and gets on it.
Yeah, that was a really good serve. I mean, I just got back to the booth and watched pretty much
Ace.
another ace, 2 in a row.
Wow, Robbie Collins just on fire right now.
Fellow Colombian Mario Mercado walks in with his fiancée.
Robbie Collins, point number 10. That serve right there, Dean, is working wonders right now for Robbie Collins. He's going for Gomez's, his forehand, but it's just being so effective. Let's see if he tries it once more. No, he goes for the backhand again. Good hands there by Collins, and better hands there by Gomez, who just rushes right there. Good hustle by Gomez. So 8 serving 10, the headpan scoreboard. Let's see if Gomez can stop the bleeding right now. Robbie Collins is on a roll.
Yeah, a lot different than game 1. Seeing that Gomez kind of took he had a big lead.
Oh, between the legs going for a seating shot. Not good.
Not necessary, Fabio. Not necessary.
Not at all. Robbie missing again, another easy shot. He had the whole front court.
Cabillas Neteras warming up on court 5. They try to switch courts. I don't know why they didn't start before, but they're getting started now.
So Seth Cubillos and Ana Natera. That sounds like a good matchup right there. Wow, Robbie Collins spinning and killing it in the left corner. Great shot.
So our round of 32s, we got matches set up here. Garay, Thomas Carter, Sebastian Franco, Javier Estrada. What I need to find out is who won that match over at the other gym. And it was the Adam Mania won 11-5 breaker from Miguel Angel Arteaga Guzman from Bolivia. He was hitting bombs yesterday when we were practicing on center court here. So Adam Mania will move on. Javier Mar will move on. He took out Juan Loreto. Plum.
Collins not missing this opportunity this time. So Collins scores point number 12. And now Collins seems like he's zeroing in on this match.
Yeah, so like I said, the winner of this match will be let's stay right here because we got some. We need to talk about these draws. The round of 32s are almost set. So I believe this is the qualifier 1. So the winner here will take on Andres Acuna, and Seth Cabillas and an Alan Natera match. The winner will take on Jake Bredenbeck later on this afternoon after 3. Our other ones are all set. Bobby Horn will take on Shai Manzouri. He's from Texas here, I believe. Carlos Keller will take on Javier Mar.
Okay.
That's going to be a good match right there. So that match is also here at the Rec Center. Horn, Shai Manzouri, that's going to be at the Gregory Museum. The Gregory Museum. The Gregory Gym. When I was younger, there was a museum right by my house called the Gregory Museum. So it's stuck in my head. I apologize. Adam Mania actually is supposed to take on Gerardo Franco, and I believe Gerardo Franco is not going to be here. So Mania probably will move on to the round of 16s and take on Andre Parilla. Mercado and Alejandro Almada. That matchup set. Estrada, Sebastian Franco, Carter Garay. So all of the round of 32s are set except these last 2 matches here. Like I said, the winner here of this Gomez and Robbie Collins will take on Andres Acuna, and Seth Cabillas Estrada, the winner, will take on Jake Bredenbeck. Back to the action on center court, ladies and gentlemen. Collins serving. Good reset.
Wow.
Whew.
See, and this is what I like. They played through it.
That-
They didn't stop.
That's a lefty. If that's a righty, his backswing is going to smack you silly. And the lefty is able to just flick a racket in there. Good shot.
I love the fact that they played through it. They didn't go fishing. Robbie with a setup from the back. In the corner, Gomez.
So Robert Collins receiving Andres Gomez. Getting ready. 8-13. Short serve.
Short serve. Referee didn't call it, though.
Short serve. Collins knows it. We know it.
Referee didn't. So it's 9 serving a 13.
Gomez drive serve.
Short.
You saw that one. That's what I'm turning around saying to the referee.
Yeah.
Oh, so you saw that one. Okay. Okay, because I wanted you to see the other one.
Okay.
Set up off the back wall. That's not easy. When that ball comes off the back wall without any type of pace, that's when you see Gomez just kind of lay it in there to push the ball, and it's usually a very good shot for him into the corner. Ooh, hit the crack. You don't mind the sign, broadcast in progress. Don't mind that sign. 13-10.
13 sirve 10. El marcador headpen.
So, here we go. Robert Collins looking 2 points away from moving on. Wow.
That cut off there from Robbie.
Nice and aggressive. I said it before, he likes to cut the ball off often. So, first match point here for Robert Collins.
And another ace
serve. Good gentleman. Nice right handshake there in center court. Collins will move on, take on Andres Acuna. What'd you think?
Well, you know what? I like the way how Gomez played better. He had more confidence coming into game number 2. The way his physical movement, and not only that, his stance just changed so much. It's his physical prowess. So I want to congratulate Mr. Andrés Gómez for putting up quite a fight to Robbie Collins. So Robbie, congratulations to him. So he advances to the main bracket now.
Yeah, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with player interviews coming up right here on IRT Live.
It's kind of a way of life. I mean, it's my passion. I love it. I've played it since I was little. For me, racquetball is all about people and competing and just trying to better yourself and being able to see some awesome places around the country as well as the people that live there. And Reach Your Dream Foundation has helped me and so many of the other pros, like just increasing our rankings and playing, giving us means that maybe wouldn't be able to actually make it to a tournament.
You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Sacrifice. Fearless. Passion. You have to be a little crazy. The ball's moving up to 200 miles an hour. I'm trying to push it to 3.
So, Dean Bear sitting here with today's winner, Robbie Collins. Robbie, congratulations. You're going to take on Andrés Acuna now in the round of 32s. Was that match kind of what you expected from Andrés Gómez? I know you haven't really seen a lot of him, and a lot of our fans haven't, but he's been around for a really long time.
Yeah, that's kind of the match I expected. You know, it's kind of an up and down match. First matches can kind of go that way sometimes. Court gets a little hot. Especially in the second game there was some sloppy rallies from both of us, and but that's how those kind of first matches go.
So you had a nice little break. Everyone knows, obviously don't know, but I was saying it before, you're from Hawaii. Yeah. So the last couple players we interviewed were Spanish speaking, so we didn't have any. So let's hear a little Hawaiian accent. Do we have any of that, Robbie?
Hawaiian accent, my pidgin English. No, it has to come out. Like, you got to be another local guy from Hawaii, and then it'll come out. Like, it doesn't just come out if you're not that. So for everyone out there, go watch like a Max Holloway interview, and you'll figure out what we're talking about here.
So I can't just play a ukulele and then you'll start throwing. Okay, so Andrés Gómez, a tough opponent later on today. What's your Acuna? Oh, I said Gómez. So Andrés Acuna later on today. Very hard hitter, very good server. What's your game plan for him?
You know, the strategy is going to be pretty similar to what I was doing today, without giving too much away. But, you know, he's a tough player. You know, he's been playing a lot more this season, and he prepares well. He trains hard, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Been looking forward to playing him for a little while now.
There you have it. So, Robbie, you want to say hello to some of your sponsors out there?
Yeah, no, thank you to RYDF for the for providing support, and Gearbox Racquetball for my equipment. Thanks to Cliff for helping me get ready for this kind of month here of training and coaching me up. And yeah, and hi to Jamisa and my parents watching, hopefully.
So I heard you mention Cliff. Is he your coach, or you just been training with him?
Yeah, both been working and trying to make a couple adjustments. I wasn't super happy with how I was kind of playing the last couple pro stops, and you know, I know if I wanted to get better, everyone's too good out here now, and I got to make a change, and I got to keep getting better.
Well, with that knowledge now, I was ready to cut the interview over, but I have to ask you, is he instrumental in, I noticed that you cut a lot of balls off, and you've always kind of done that, but has he been instrumental in kind of helping you kind of perfect it? Because now most of the time when you cut them off, they are killers.
Yeah, no, we've been working on a couple different things with technique and a couple ideas on strategy, and they're paying off. I can feel it. They are adjustments, and it's not always perfect. Sometimes it's a little sloppy in there, but that's me working through it, and that's me making adjustments and making some changes. But I'm really happy with what I've done so far.
Well, that makes sense. He was in the chat box watching the whole time, so that makes sense. Hello, Cliff Swain out there. Very good work, Cliff Swain. Coming up next, Robbie Collins taking on Andres Acuna later on today. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back, hopefully, with Andrés Gómez and Fabio Soto. Thank you, Robbie, and good luck.
Nuevamente con el International Racquetball Tour, Fabio Soto, su servidor, y aquí estoy con Andrés Gómez. Andrés, ¿cómo te va?
Bien, gracias a Dios. Feliz de estar acá.
Qué bueno, Andrés Gómez, pues nos da mucho gusto tenerte aquí nuevamente. Formas parte de una gran gama de jugadores latinos que vienen a participar en Estados Unidos en el IRT. Entonces aquí estás ahorita. ¿Cómo te sentiste en el partido ahorita contra tu contrincante? ¿Qué pasó por tu mente? Porque tuviste un mejor segundo juego que el primero. Claro, Robbie Collins es un jugador muy experimentado. ¿Qué estabas pensando?
Trataba de acomodarme un poco la cancha. El tema del vidrio se me dificultó mucho, pero la cancha muy rápida, pero muy feliz. Un contrincante muy duro como el Robert Collins, zurdo. Entonces no es muy común encontrar jugadores zurdos. Entonces me dificultó un poco la velocidad y el vidrio de la cancha lateral.
Muy bien. Oye, entonces Andrés, eres tú de Barranquilla, Colombia. Tenemos muchos jugadores de colombianos cada vez participando más en el IRT. Está creciendo Colombia en ese sentido porque, por ejemplo, digo, Guti tenemos años de conocerlo, claro que sí, pero pues jugadoras como Cristina Maya que están viendo, obviamente ya Eduardo Garay que forma parte del elenco de Colombia. ¿Qué tal está creciendo el racquetball en Colombia?
Bueno, el racquetball en Colombia, gracias a la Federación Colombiana, está creciendo, se está tratando de masificar un poco más el deporte. Yo vengo de Barranquilla, entonces hay más, se está viendo que están patrocinando mucho el ente privado, el ente público. Entonces sí, estamos trabajando para que se masifique el racquetball en Colombia y especialmente en Barranquilla.
Bueno, nos da gusto tenerte aquí, Andrés. Platícanos, el próximo torneo va a ser en Sioux Falls, South Dakota. La próxima semana vas a estar ahí con nosotros.
Así es, estaré ahí jugando en la categoría profesional.
Qué bueno, entonces eres un jugador muy experimentado, estaba viendo tus estadísticas y fíjate que una de las cosas que me gustó mucho de tu juego ahorita era de que cuando tienes la seguridad de unos tiros enfrente de la cancha, tu posición y tu compostura cambia bastante y tienes muy buen control de pelota. Obviamente eso se debe a tu experiencia jugando el deporte, pero cuando tienes esos tiros más seguros, ¿qué es lo que pasa por tu mente? Porque te veo muy concentrado.
Sí, tratar de definir la jugada, buscar una mejor posición y tratar de estar pendiente de donde no está el contrario, para de acuerdo a eso poder definir. Trato de estar concentrado y tratar de ubicarme muy bien para hacer un buen tiro.
Bueno, Andrés, finalmente, aparte de darte las gracias por estar aquí, tienes tus patrocinadores, ¿quieres saludar a alguien en Colombia, darle las gracias a alguien que te apoya?
Claro, claro que sí. Gracias por la cuñita, la Federación Colombiana que siempre nos apoya, Team Barranquilla, Alcaldía de Barranquilla y mi sponsor, Inversiones Jacur, Grupo Jacur, Fundación Jacur y el Country Club de Barranquilla.
Bueno, muchas gracias, Andrés. Esperamos verte pronto aquí nuevamente y la semana que entra en Sioux Falls. Gracias a todos sintonizando y estamos aquí de nuevo para el próximo partido en unos minutos. Gracias y estamos aquí en IRT Live.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of their product. I know that no matter what I do, whatever product I choose, whatever racket I choose, I'm going to like it no matter what. It's something that's very comforting as a player to have a very consistent product in your hand every single practice session, match, after match. It's just really nice to have. My name is Bobby Horn. Don't make a mistake. Get yourself an M40 right now.